So this was you then playing a shot. So we put this yellow stick down. Now I'm going to have a stick on the ground on the golf course. You can just have a distance from the ball, roughly. I mean, I know 10 foot, 5 foot, that kind of thing. Just put the trolley, I would say, behind there, and when your ball is here, rather than walking direct to the ball, you actually walk to this behind the spot. So you're always going to end up somewhere back here when the ball is there. Okay, so when you're stood behind this yellow stick, you're thinking things such as, how far have I got to go? What am I trying to do with this shot? Do I need height? Do I need low shots? Do I need to go to the right? Do I need to go to the left? Is there a bunker in front of the green? Is there a pond, tree in the way, a bank? What's kind of in front? This is just letting your eyes tell you what you see. Don't overcomplicate things. Oh, there's a little bit of and just think, okay, bank, green, flag, slope. Simple, basic information that you can see in front of you, okay? Once you've established from behind that yellow line, or green line in this case, what you want to do, you choose your club. And then from behind the golf ball here, you make a few practice swings, deciding what length you want to get. And this was a fairly fullish swing, okay? Nice strike through the golf ball, and a nice twist.
Got onto the green.
That was a nice that was a good practice swing. It looked as though that would be what you were trying to do when the ball is there. So you had that in your mind there, okay? So when you walk across your doing line, you line up to the golf ball. One same practice swing again, lovely. Step to the golf ball, and then you'll swing exactly the same. Those three swings were almost like triplets.
I could have done that yesterday.
They were like triplets. But the thing is, yesterday when you were stood here, about to pull the trigger, that was in such frazzle mode with thought of this and that and everything else. You didn't know what to do.
I don't want to upset.
Don't go too hard. Don't hit it bad. Don't hit in a bad position. Have I got the right club? Should I be using this club? How far back should I go? What should I do on this shot? Oh, what happened last week on that putt on the last green? Why did I three putt the last one? Oh, what's for dinner tonight? Your brain just goes into complete overdrive mode.
Especially if someone's talking to you just as you hit the ball.
Exactly.
Oh, please don't talk anymore.
If people are talking and you're there, okay, it's tough. But if when you're stood back here behind that line, as we said, so if you're back behind this line and you're thinking, if you're looking to play your shot, they're not going to start talking to you now because you're just thinking about the shot. If you're not listening, if you're playing your shot, they're just kind of shut up, I guess. It's only when you're over the golf ball they start going, okay? So when you're back behind this line, you're looking at the shot, doing all the thinking you want to do. Don't overanalyze things, just look at it as a basic shot. Sometimes you'll stand back here and go, okay, right, it's the first on the button, it's a driver, fairway, done. It's that simple. Sometimes you could be held like the third on the button, for example, going, well, there's water behind the green, so okay, I want to play maybe a little bit short, so I'm going to take a club that can't go too far, but give it a good old smack, okay? And you play to this certain spot, okay?
On the 7th and 8th on the button, I think those are awful holes.
Tough holes, And
I think, I'm going to hit it now, and it's going to go right over the top, and this.
And then because you're scared of going long, aren't you?
And then it went over there.
Exactly. Because what's happened is you stood, you hit the toe end of the golf club, so you basically caught the golf ball right off the end, and it shoots off to the side, to the right there. Because you've just got tense with your arms and panicked and just doing, it shoots up.
Panic,
Exactly.
But I did that once yesterday.
If you're over the ball and panic is setting in and you start overthinking, it's going to get worse and worse and worse and worse. Okay? If we can just set yourself up and, okay, right, let's get myself in a good position. Well, by starting from behind here. That's all you got to do.
Well, I haven't got
But when you
go back from the ball, and just
stand behind the ball and just be your own caddy.
It's quite a way behind the ball.
It would be 5-6 foot. Okay, so you stood back here looking at the shot and taking all the information that your eyes are telling you what you can see. Okay, and then once you cross over this line, it's just next hole, off we go.
See, you make it sound so easy.
And the thing is, the game of golf is a lot easier than we actually make it. Okay, but we make it harder because of our thoughts between our heads and our ears. Okay, simplify the movement, make it a lot easier. Think as much as we like in the spot back here. The second you go to hit the golf ball, you don't think. When was the last time you thought about putting your left foot down to change gear?
No, I didn't.
You never do. No. You know, when you first started driving, you think, oh, I've got to change gear now. Well, left foot's got to go down. And after the 100th time or the 5th, of course you don't.
Just do it.
And how many times do you have to think about when you see red, you have to put the foot on the brake on the traffic lights? You don't think about you see red and your foot goes on the brake or off the accelerator or whatever way you want to talk about. But there's no thought process in doing that.
No.
But then when you're learning to do something, your brain is saying, okay, right, well, red light. What does red light means? I've got to slow down. Okay, that means my foot's got to come off here and go on the brake somewhere. And that's the thing. So there's a bit of a delay in process. But do as much thinking back here Once you cross that line, you hit. And when you get a chance to practice, if you can do, when you hit shots, good or bad, just look at what they do. If they go off the right, off the left, or short or long, go.
But there's nothing much, you know. I remember you telling me there's nothing much in the three, the pitch.
Between a wedge, a 9 and a 7 iron is probably about 15, 20 yards for you, maximum.
Nothing.
Yeah, which is a green. The length of a green is more than that. So hit some shots, and in some way, just hit some shots and see where they go.
Yeah.
Okay, does that make sense, Helen? Yeah. Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah.